Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jedi here, and today I'm going to give you guys a movie review. So here goes. First of all, I like parody or satire movies. You know, ones that poke fun at certain movies. It all started when I first saw my favorite Mel Brooks film of all time, Blazing Saddles. Man, that movie was so fucking hilarious. And it's just, to me, it was just the cream of the crop for satire movies. Since then, I try to see any that come out, and this was no exception. I'm talking about Vampires Suck. Now, this film has had a poor 76% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, low scores on other sites, and such as well as negative reaction from fans. I won't happen to like it for a number of reasons. It has some pretty funny parts to it, and it makes it one of, if not my least favorite movie series, Twilight. Oh boy, did the Twitards hate this movie. And for the record, I took my youngest niece to see this movie, and she's a fan of the books, not the movies. And between me and her, there was not 1 minute during that entire movie where we weren't laughing. This movie pretty much covers all three of the movies that have been out so far. And I only recognize two actors in this whole film. Dietrich Bader, who played Oswald on the Drew Carey Show. He plays the main character's father. And Ken Jeong, who played that Asian guy who caused trouble for the guys in that movie The Hangover. He played like the head evil vampire or something like that. The Hangover, by the way, that's another funny movie. I recommend you go check that one out. My niece says her favorite part in the movie is when the actor playing Jacob White, parody of Jacob Black, broke the fourth wall by saying it was in his contract to appear shirtless every 10 minutes of the film, and he looks directly at the camera. Now that was pretty funny. It did make me laugh a little bit. One of my favorite funny scenes, is at the end when Edward makes Becca, the female, the film's version of Bella, a vampire. He gets hit by a Team Jacob fangirl with a nail bat right to his head, and as he falls down, she says, "Team Jacob, bitch!" Then Becca gets up and has the vampire eyes, and the fangirl says, "Fuck me," and Becca lunges at the camera. Another favorite scene I have is when the group of, evil vampires, I guess you can call them that, are, going around trying to find someone to, feed on, and they come across a fisherman. One of them says, "You know who we are." I think I says, "The Black Eyed Peas?" And the white guy says, I can see why she looks like Fergie, he looks like Will.I.am, but do you even see a white guy in this whole thing? And my whole thought was they could have just made a very good one about this. They could have just said, "Aren't you that guy from YouTube that used to do video game reviews, mostly on Sonic and stuff like that?" And I guess they could. And, I guess one would turn to him and say, "Yeah, what happened?" And he's, crap. That I thought would have been funny. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm talking about former YouTuber Darkness the Curse, the Slash the Same Revelation. No, it just goes by Josh. Okay, that's basically what I'm talking about. Because when the first Twilight movie came out, every one of his closest friends, like Helsing 920, just keep that in mind. Galactic Penguin, all those guys just basically said, "Hey, that guy looks like Josh." Okay, and they were just constantly getting on him about that. So that would have been funny. Okay, all in all, I say this movie is pretty funny. but Twitards hate it because it makes fun of their movies. You know, back when Mel Brooks made Spaceballs, which is a parody of Star Wars, you didn't hear Star Wars fans complaining. And you all know, my name, Lone Wolf Jedi, I happen to be a Star Wars fan. Okay? You didn't hear any of us complaining. Hell, we loved it, and we still do. But here's the difference between Star Wars fans and Twitards. Twitards look at this and say, oh no, you can't make fun of our precious movies. You know what? Shut the fuck up and see this movie for what, have a sense of humor and see this for what is intended to be. See what it's intended for. If you can't, then don't even bother. Just leave it alone. Okay? Twilight. Oh, man. In short, if you like parody or satire movies, or if you are not a fan of Twilight, go see this movie. You will laugh your ass off. Granted, it's made by the same people who made, the previous satire movies and shit like that. And I'd say it's pretty funny. But if you are a Twilight fan or Twitard, don't bother. Don't even bother. Just leave it. If someone you know happens to go see it, just let them go see it. Alright? Now, my next video is going to be a video game review. I happen to have bought Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and I've been playing it. I've only gone through one campaign, one of the characters' stories. I've done Aqua's. I completed it after a couple of let's see. I bought it on Friday. I played it Saturday, and I played it and I finished it on Sunday. I finished it in a few days. That's how much I played it, and I just kind of went right, zipped right through it like I normally do. And I'm now just going back and getting all the different treasures and the all the stuff that you miss. So I'm gonna give you a video game review as soon as I can of that game. Till then, this is LWJ saying thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care of yourselves.